What is up, all my chosen ones? Jazz Roy is back now, guys. I am extremely excited to announce that yes, Volt is getting 2 top tier exchanges back to back rolling out going into the next week. And the news has already came out. We are talking about Huobi and Coin DCX at the same time. Not only that, look at how much the price has increased since the news and still climbing. Let's get into this. Now, before beginning, guys, please do me a favor and smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome, guys. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, also the notification bell for me, please, and thank you. So, guys, first things first, let's cut right to the chase. Here we are, guys, sitting at roughly $120 million market cap. Late last night was an emergency live stream. If you were in the VC, you may have found out a little bit earlier, which I highly recommend you go visit there, that we are getting listed on Huobi. Now, let's go take a look at Huobi, guys. This is CoinGecko, the top exchanges listed in order. And comparing off of the 24-hour volume right now, we see Huobi at number 6, right underneath Kraken, but right on top of Crow. This is big time, guys, because now we can say we have a top tier 1 exchange. And on top of that, guys, it gets better. This was referred to them by Poloniex. Yes, guys, Poloniex, for those that don't know, they are the reason why when we go over here to CMC and we click on Vault, which, by the way, because of all the news, we now went up from rank 309 to rank 271, just throwing that in there. They are the primary reason why we are sitting at almost a $16 million 24-hour volume. Poloniex, when we last saw, was buying almost $8 million, was trading almost $8 million worth in volume alone, carrying half of the weight. And then they went ahead to refer us to Huobi, and I'm going to show you that tweet right now. See it for yourself, guys. Poloniex says, congratulations, Volt Inu. Due to its good performance on Poloniex, Volt is the first referral project successfully listed on Huobi since the strategic partnership. Now, I remember when Poloniex came out, there was a lot of people initially that didn't understand what the purpose of having Poloniex was, because it wasn't the type of household name that people would expect, like Crow and those guys, right? Little did they know that Poloniex had a plan of their own to be spearing us up into the top tier eyes. Thank you so much to Poloniex for doing that to Volt, and they're just not letting off the gas either. And another thing I wanted to point out, the listing right over here, recommended by Poloniex, means that we are going on Huobi for free. Okay, we are entering a top tier currently in CoinGecko rankings, number 6, producing a little more volume than Crow did for free. Now, I want to come back, and as we're watching this beautiful chart pump, we might even touch the 2s before the day's even done. I want to specify on the free part, guys. This is a big deal, the fact that Huobi would do such a thing to a project, specifically a meme token like Volt. They would not go ahead and jump the gun to listing a project on their top-notch platform for free, top-notch in all the Asian markets out there for free, unless they understood the amount of volume that Volt will be bringing in, to the point that they knew that having some upfront charge would be almost pointless. It would just delay the process of them jumping on board the Volt train as it's about to take off. And they understood that, guys, so don't let that clue go unnoticed. Up next, we also had Coin DCX. Now, we had Coin DCX uncovered for a little while now. I'm going to go to my profile and show you guys the tweet. The morning after the announcement of the Huobi listing, which, by the way, Huobi was so eager to announce the listing, they didn't even use at first the new Volt logo. They were using the first Volt logo. That's how quick they wanted to let the world know that they are listing Volt. And following right after that, CoinDCX said, oh, we got to step up to the plate now. Enough is enough waiting. They came out saying, attention, Volt is also coming soon on our app, and to be specific, getting ready to trade on March the 10th. And that's right, guys. In 2 days, we are going to be officially trading on the top exchange for India. That's right. And for those that don't understand what meme coins, a lot of the funds for meme coins came from India. That could explain a bit of as to why, despite the news that we received here in the US in terms of interest rates and stuff, and we saw the markets have their turn, Volt is still pumping. And when you really pay attention, you'll notice that SHIB as well is up roughly 6% in the last 24 hours, despite the rest of the market feeling scarce. And that just goes to show you that when it comes to the realm of meme tokens, guys, the main center hub that we want to target for the real money is between Asia and India, and Volt has officially got both wrapped around those vaulted lightning wings. Amazing news that we are hearing back to back. And this is not only that, there's still another top exchange that we have not been teased about yet either. As a matter of fact, Huobi, you couldn't even find the wallet to see where Huobi's even making their purchases in Volt yet. So could it be that the pump that we're seeing right now is just off of the sheer hype of what it's going to do once those listings go live? Because let's backtrack. On the 13th, we go live on Huobi, and on the 10th, we're going live on CoinDCX. And in case that wasn't enough news, and in case you forgot about the fact that yes, there are going to be double burns happening throughout all of March, meaning that so far, sitting sideways, we've been burning an average of roughly 50K worth of Volt, just off of all the different mechanisms that are in place for burning. So now what's going to happen is that at the end of each week, depending on how much we burn, and keep in mind, the more the volume increases, the more money burned. We were burning around 40-50K while the markets were laying flat, while Volt was laying flat. Now that it's pumping, you can only imagine how much is being burnt by the end of this week. And on top of that, Votoshi said that the team will be matching that. So let's say if it's 100 grand that's burned naturally by that week, well, now you can double that to 200 grand burned. And we're not even thinking about the $1 million burn at all-time high either. And to sprinkle all that on top of you guys, in case that wasn't enough to get your head spinning, Volt is also proposing a Volt to get listed on Travel Care Token. Right here is the link right on their main page. And looking into what this will be, combining this with the benefits of the Volti card once that goes live, we see that listing the token on Travel Care means giving great utility to the project. Being listed on their platform means that this token, Volt, and other tokens of course, but Volt could be used to book more than 600,000 hotels and flights on more than 600 airlines and more than 100,000 tourist experiences. That's another thing to just keep on your radar, guys. Here we are now going into the 19.3 range while recording live. This is getting insane, guys, because we haven't even factored in what the volume is going to be looking like once DCX goes live, and we don't know what the weekend leading up to that release on Huobi is going to be like. And will we get a bomb drop of the next top tier exchange? Because we know that Satoshi had a few in line and 2 were signed off and ready to go. Now, he did mention this after we had already uncovered the CoinDCX. So I'm assuming that the CoinDCX thing may not be that second one, that second top tier exchange that we are waiting on. See, Huobi was just one half of that. And also, we still have no clue what the 3rd times a charm means, nor the 4th times a charm either. And while all this is going on, guys, I gotta remind you, this is only the 8th day of March. Okay, this is just the very start of the 2nd week of March. So let's see how this plays out. Let's see how this will even look 2 days from now, because now it's getting real crazy and the chart's starting to prove it. And just a little bit of extra dip to add to your chips, I looked up what happened on May 8th with Shiba, because remember that run where it really peaked in May 11th? That big run began, that first big green candle began on May 8th. Come to find out, on May 8th was the day that Shiba actually went live on Huobi. So go figure, do what you want with that information. With that being said, folks, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'm Jazz Royce, and like always, I'm going to catch each and every one of you guys at the top.